Hello, everybody. Tony here. So, one thing I've noticed as I've been out knocking on doors, and now, granted, I have not knocked on a whole ton of doors yet, but what I am hearing is certainly a lot different than the message I've been seeing from other parties involved in this campaign. And mainly, I want to point out that to our incumbent NDP candidate here in Saskatoon Fairview. I see that anything she posts on her Facebook is driving the exact same narrative. People are really upset about the school reopenings. And while I have heard some about that, not very much, I have heard some people are a little upset with the reopening plan, and I don't blame them because the Sask Party plan really wasn't much of a plan. But I did give them credit that at least they gave a bit more autonomy to the school districts to take care of the school reopenings. But at any rate, the point I'm making is that I really feel like the NDP candidate is trying to drive the NDP agenda more so than actually relaying what it is that people in this area in Saskatoon Fairview actually are concerned with. So, what have I been hearing at the door? Well, so far, what I've been hearing at the door is, oh, it's actually nice to have a third option to vote for, because what I'm hearing is a lot of people saying they don't like either the Sask Party nor the NDP, so nice to have a third option to vote for. What else I'm hearing is people are more concerned about their own jobs. They're concerned about businesses reopening. They're concerned about issues that, and granted, that are federal, like we can't hire workers for our business because they're too comfortable on CERB. And we're hearing a lot of uncertainty over other programs that the federal government has implemented. Mostly it's concerned about debt and it's concerned about spending. And that's where the Sask Party has completely dropped the ball. They did not balance our budget years ago. They did not get money put away to prepare for, such emergencies as a pandemic. They did nothing to make up any kind of a catastrophe fund, for example. No rainy day fund, as what they used to call it, that they had spent away. And people, I'm finding, are quite concerned that the government is not making enough money that they can keep up with the spending that they promised. And to the Sask Party's credit, and I say that term loosely, they've decided that they're going to announce an austerity spending for the next few years, but they're still going to spend more than we earn. They're still going to run a $2 billion deficit next year. And that is not sitting well with people. And the message that we can't spend more than we earn is actually starting to stick with some people. I've noticed that at least I've managed to get that through to some people, that we got to live within our means, people. And that means all of Saskatchewan. That doesn't just mean our individual households. That means our government has to spend less than it earns. That doesn't sound very hard, but it certainly is. It's hard for the government who wants to continue to run deficits. Speaking of spending, something else I am noticing here in Fairview is that clearly the Sask Party wants to steal this riding, because if you look at all the advertising, all the signage that is up for the Sask Party candidate in Saskatoon Fairview, it's clear that the Sask Party is spending an awful lot of money here in this riding. Well, I have one message for you folks in the Sask Party and to your candidate, Manny Sadra. Nothing but respect for you, sir, but you are going to be very, very disappointed on October 26th.